Good break going forward there. Driving forward was Josh Martin. Never really got it on target. It was well wide of Tom Annett's net. But it's Jordan Gregory now. Fires the puck right round the boards behind the back of the Stars net. 16-15 left in the first period. Still goalless. Elliott on this near side. Under pressure from Martin. Martin turns the puck on. Brendan Baird will now have to skate into the rounded corner down at the Elliott end of the rink. Does well. Takes his time, goes through the centre, turned on by Josh Froy. Elliott will try and pick it up. Loose puck, he's got a chance here. Can he find a pass to Green? Goes to Green. Green coming in. What a great goal by Alan Green. Took Milton to the right, cut back to his left, and fired it in on the back end. 1-0 Stars. Green the scorer, assisted by Elliott.
Yeah, the Bracknell
goes over the point line, tries to dipsy route around two. Puck's loose, picked up by Willett. Willett with a first shot in. Good defensive work there. And again, it's Leakham that finds himself on his derriere, but he does a good block. Shot from Aiken, squirts high into the sky. Underwood and Aiken have a coming together. Stars lead by a goal to nil. Here you're listening to all the W's. oxso.co.uk. Oxfordshire Sports Online. Jordan now has to go back under a lot of pressure going back there by Harry Harkup. Matt Jordan in the corner holds off the youngster. Of course, Matt Jordan was captain of Bracknell.
Absolutely, so there's a little bit of tenseness there. But Joe Edwards
going forwards, fires it in 2-0.
Oh, what a finish from Joe Edwards. Stepped over the blue line, used the defenceman as a screen, and has shot round the defenceman's right-hand side, low in the net. 2-0, Oxford lead. Fantastic. Disallowed a goal I scored in a game. Selfy said I'd scored too many.
Ryan Borton goes on the far side. A little reverse stick play. Good work here. Good round the front. And it's has to block it. Double effort there. Superb effort there. Connor Redmond found himself in a load of space behind the Stars net. Came round by Annett's right pipe. No more than 2 metres out. Had a double attempt to get past. Picked up now by Flory. It's Jake Flory that takes it back behind the Stars net. 11-11 left in the period. 2-0 the Stars lead. Green and Smiler Edwards scoring the goals. Green goes from left wing to right wing. Baird first time tape to tape pass to Elliott. Elliott left wing, plays it inside to Green. Green coming in from the right, fires it in. 3-0.
Great goal.
That is by Green, his second of the night, but that was a great team goal from back to front.
Yeah, great move from that line. Alan Green looking totally relaxed.
Gregory comes out of his own D, plays it on this right wing. Orovec takes it in his stride, tries to go round Joe Oliver, goes in behind the net of the Stars down at the Elliott end, back out to the point line. Shot will come in. Great block by Joe Oliver yet again there. Shot came in by Connor Redmond. Shot comes in again. Blocked away.
Brave stuff from Oxford. Yeah, they don't want this to be an embarrassment, but they need to just do something in the game. It's 3-0 Oxford, and Oxford are coming again.
Willock wide on the right, squared to the net, holds the puck up well, trying to dig it out. Going in to help now is Edwards. Edwards takes it out, comes inside, chance for Edwards, plays it in, shot, block, comes out, point shot by Jordan, saved again. Whistle on the play.
Have a very weak
whistle.
Yeah, he needs to be harder puffing.
Yeah, Roger Whittaker was always a very good whistler, and Speed Bonnie Bow like a bird on the wind. Anyway, going forward, that's a cultural one there for you. Jordan out to muscle by Orovec. Orovec loses out, though, in the face-off circle just to the left of the Stars net. Great footwork by Willett, gets the puck forward. It's Joe Edwards over the point line, plays it through the centre. Can Willett get there? No. Just can't see and get that puck into the area that he wanted to. Picked up by Edwards. Edwards, dipsy doodles round two, runs into a wall of Hornets. Hornets play it out. Aiken on the point line just will play it back. Jordan Gregory tied it up there for the Hornets. The Stars out, giving the Hornets short shrift at the moment. 3 goals up, 5:41 left in the period. It should be deflected from what we are enjoying here this evening. Could it be a fine Oxfordshire sporting weekend? Dom Hopkins on the point line returns the puck forward. Milton just gets a left paw down and blocks it enough wide. Seski picks up the puck, squares it to Hopkins. Good control there by Dom Hopkins. In behind the net, Wilson comes out with the puck. Wide on the right-hand side, returns it there, leaves it for Lai. Lai goes against the boards there. A strong challenge there by Gray. Ely Newman puts it around the boards on the far side. Dom Hopkins will have to deal with this, but he doesn't. He's beaten to the puck by Stead, and Stead wheels in on Tom Annett and puts it wide of the net. And it looks as though it is a goal. It bounced off the boards behind. The shutout's gone. Stead with the first shot. It bounced off the boards and was tucked in on the left pipe by Tom Annett. I'll have to wait for the scorer. But he's read the bounce off the back of the boards behind the net, and that was a fine goal. Seski tries to play it out. Jordan Gregory gets himself across that puck really well. Far side now. Tied it up by Matt Jordan. Jordan finds Seski. Seski through the centre. Lay off by Lai back to Seski. Seski over the point line. Dipsy doodles round one. Good save there by Milton. Jordan Gregory done enough to put Seski up, but that was another sweeping move, but this time straight through the centre there by the Stars. And all of a sudden, The Stars have gone up a gear since conceding that goal.
Yeah, definitely. Jesse, big hit on Martin. Martin's going to try and do something back there with a little hook.
That's where you have to have resilience. Wilson carries the puck forward now. Oh, he starts through 2 or 3 here. This will be some goal. Fires it in. Good save by Milton. Pulls it away. And the Stars turning up the pressure on the where's it near side. And it's played forward again. Orovic's made a great run through, and that could be Joe Oliver. No penalty on the play, though. I thought he'd...
No, it was the smooth ice.
In comes Orovec again. Puck's loose. Good save again. Picked up by Ben Ely-Newman. It's the Hornets that have come out on the front skate here. But the Stars try and pick up the puck. Turn forward again. Picked up by Hughes. Hughes fires a shot in. Good save there by Annetts from close proximity. And it's the Hornets with... a puck down in the Stars D. The D.
Good bit of work from Bracknell there.
Yeah.
They've had a bit of a talking to, I imagine, in that break because they've come out a little bit fired up.
Face off just to the right of the... We're getting a little bit carried away here. Chance again in front. This could be 2. And I tell you what, Annetts is saved from close proximity, but I think the net was off the pins beforehand. But the Stars...
Bracknell scored a perfectly good goal there, I think, and... being deemed as the net has been called off, and yeah, that's the playfulness, Selfy. I think, you know,
I'm telling you what, that net was off before.
It was off. But if the goal hadn't have been removed, whether it was removed or not doesn't matter. It was a very good goal for Bracknell.
I think that's got to be.
That's a warning for us.
I think
because
Bill Cotton used to shout "wakey, wakey" back in the 50s on the BBC. The Stars have got to try and find some consistency quickly. Green puts the puck long. Milton behind his own net holds it up. Gray goes there, but he's left it almost to Florey. Green on the far side. A little bit more intensity now. Green's on the ice. Florey now picks the puck up, tries to turn it forward to Green. Green, what a goal. What a goal. What a goal by Alan Green. His 4th of the night. Found well by Josh Florey, right in front of the keeper's crease. Milton really suddenly looked up. Green dragged it from his right to his left, and on the back stick fired it in for 4.
Hat-trick.
Through past Gregory's done really well. Got a chance again, tries to play it back in front. This time it's Jesse Lai that doesn't quite get there, or Seski actually. And this is a real change of line here, I've got to say. Coming forward though, coming out of D is Gregory. Gregory tries a cross ring pass. It's picked up by Seski. Seski from left wing to Lai on the right wing. Lai comes in. 5 goals to 1. Lai lifts it past. And what a goal. What a pass from Seski. That's a puck still though with the Hornets as they try and bring it out to the point line. Hind pitcher. With a snapshot that goes high above the bar, hits the net behind again. So it's just trying to explain to Ben Painter, and good work by Ben Ely-Newman, getting his body across his man there, under a lot of pressure from Hallam Wilson, but he's coughed the puck up now quite nicely, and Light tries to step away from Fisher. Fisher's done well. Real chance here for the Hornets, because Orovec found himself just outside the goalkeeper's crease, the netminder's crease, and it's a great... Is he scored?
Needed to do...
I think he has scored. I think you'll find that he has put the puck in the back of the net.
No goal, Selfie. Face-offs down that bottom corner. So he should have scored.
He scored. He
had so much time in front of net, and he's placed... Basically, the puck rebounded to Orovec, who has stood on the corner of the crease. No one else around him for at least 10 feet. Orovec has taken his time, shot the puck low, but Annetts was equal to it. I mean, Orovec's now shaking his head and going, it's a goal, it's a goal.
Well, they were all patting ahead of Orovec as he came away from the...
He thinks he scored, but he hasn't.
Yeah, that's what confused me, and that's what I thought was a goal.
Very careful of talking to Blaine like that, because...
Yeah, I think Blaine's going to put himself in the box. I've got a tennis ball in the eye once. I'll talk about that again. Good save there by Tom Annetts. Bends it away, shot comes in. As the end of the period goes, the shot came in right at the death there by Josh Martin. It's time for us to come, but we're going to have a little bit of a momentary... we go. It's back in behind the Stars net. Good work by Dom Hopkins. Under pressure from Josh Martin. It'll be a difficult call here as the Hornets try and drive forward. They really are looking for that goal that might just put the jingle-jangle nerves inside the Stars rear guard. And again, it's Josh Martin. I've been quite impressed with his play today. Chance going across there as the puck goes. Good save by Tom Annetts there, because from behind the net, it was Connor Redmond that fizzed it across. Annetts took it to the second puck in. But it just seems like when Stars want to put the intensity up, as Seski goes forward now, up to the point line. What will he do? Fizzes one in. Ronne goes down with his right leg and saves. Puck away. Orovec won't get onto it. Good work by Hughes. Hughes feeds it across to Ben Ely-Newman. Over the point line he goes. Tries to get outside of Baird. Baird does well to turn him away. Point line shot comes in. Here's a real chance. There's 2 down. And I tell you what, The net's off its pins. It will be a penalty shot, I will say. Hughes
Tommy Annett
against Danny Hughes.
Needs to save this. Huge run up for Hughes, who's right the way down the other end of the ice.
Composing
Don't quite
himself.
know what he's playing with.
He's composing himself now. And the fans on their feet here. Hughes embraces the puck, takes it off the halfway line, goes slightly left down the centre, comes in, feigns a shot, and it's a terrific save by Tom
He's
Annett.
downtrodden. Look at Hughes. Oh, he's absolutely downtrodden.
Well, I'm not being funny, but if you're in an away barn and everybody's willing you to miss, it's not easy, and we know penalty shots by definition are very difficult.